Give me a D and a G. It's the Dunga Show. It's the Dunga Show.
Welcome to the Dog and Gus Show.
Now on Be Kind Radio.
Absolutely.
So, what do we got going on today? We're going to have a little fun with this?
I don't know if that we are. We were just chatting with them before we go on the air, and it hasn't been fun at all. So hopefully they'll pick up the pace. We've got Polaroids.
Wow.
Polarized.
How did you mess that up? I thought
It was very simple.
did the unique New York thing at the beginning.
I know, right?
Polarized.
Polarized.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on?
Thanks for joining us.
Great.
Yeah.
We're doing great.
So if for anybody watching the video, Ethan is in witness protection. That's why we can't see his face.
Yes.
Exactly.
We've also muffled his voice.
We've
as
disguised
well,
his voice as well, so you'll never know.
Yeah.
You'll never know what he
So
sounds
you
like.
see them live.
Yep.
menacing.
Yes. I like it.
Just here for the low end.
This is
We got a
also
high pass,
the
or we got a low pass
preview
filter
for
on.
Sicario 3.
Oh,
Yes, okay.
okay.
How did Polarized come together? Who made the first move?
Well, we met in college.
I
want to say it was me and Ben, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was like the first day of college. I saw him wearing an East Coast shirt, and I had just moved to Ontario from Prince Edward Island to go into the program. So I was like, "Hey, East Coast."
And
and
I'm
then-
from Halifax, so like,
Yeah.
he was wearing a East Coast lifestyle ball cap, and I mean that's where the story starts. Day one, we all like to get like a good crew together, and we all kind of just started sitting together in class. Like jokes were flying, stupid jokes were flying, you know, same music taste and everything. It worked pretty well. We all
Nice.
had the same recording lab. We're all in the studio together, learning with Mike Bond. Yeah, got in really quick.
You know, after a while, it started with Thomas and Ben, and then Gabe kind of joined them, and I just kind of followed them like a little duckling, and they're just like, "You're our bassist now." Okay,
It's a
sounds
family.
good to me.
Nice.
And here we are, 3
It was-
years later.
It was Adopt a Bassist
Exactly,
Day, and
exactly.
yeah, he was right there.
It was.
I'm
You
surprised
gotta show
neither-
a bit of love to them.
Yeah, I'm surprised neither one of us said Bond, Mike Bond.
Well, because it's super cheesy, but you
I
can
know.
move on from that, I think.
No, we can't.
Well, yeah. Moving forth, yeah, we got jamming pretty quickly. We set up a couple outside jams. Like at Algonquin, we had the people complaining pretty fast, but it was
Until
they
security
let us go
started
for a couple
complaining.
hours. And
Exactly.
Well,
exactly.
it's not a party till the cops show up, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if that still happens. Does that still happen, you think?
probably.
no,
I
there's-
remember DJing a party once and having the cops come to shut it down.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah,
What?
and that was my line. It's not a party till the cops show up.
Good.
I didn't get arrested though.
That's at least how you know it's a good part.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I know it's a
I
good
don't know
party when
about
you get
that.
arrested, maybe. Or, I don't know.
Yes, maybe.
We'll keep it chill. Or wake up.
Ben, would you like to tell us
Absolutely
something? You stop.
No, not quite.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, boys.
so
So,
I-
where
I came up
did
with
the
a-
name come
Yeah,
from?
Polarized. Yeah, I came up with the name.
Polarized, not Polaroids.
We were like, I don't know. I think we were all kind of like just throwing names into a hat. I just gave him a bunch of words, and Polarized came up, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, that sounds good." That's pretty much it.
We
Yeah, we-
definitely stewed on it for a while. Like there was a couple
We had a
different-
lot of names.
Yeah.
There was
Oh, yeah.
a lot of different names, and a lot of them were bad. A lot of them just
throw out a
sucked.
I don't
couple of bad
remember.
ones.
Oh man.
If you
Oh, shoot. I'm
if
stuck
you
with
loop
one.
back to me, I think I could pull it. up the list.
We had like it
Oh,
was
yeah.
not a small
Yeah.
list either. Like it was close to 50 names. And we just
Yeah.
sat there and almost did like a bracketing system until we had just decided executively that it was polarized. And it was just, yeah, Gabe threw that out. But I remember it was a couple of days of us just saying random stupid names. I can't. We have it in our Discord, so I think Thomas is looking for that right now. But
Yeah.
there was a long, long, long list, and then
And then
the
I-
logos.
Oh yeah, it made sense. I feel like just a lot of stuff was happening all at once. A lot of energies happening. It's like polarized kind of comes from the idea of like polarity of that phase flip of you know with polarity you get cancellation, you get sometimes when you flip the phase it just becomes more potent and whatnot, and like kind of just taking the energies of the times we're living in. We're all coming out of COVID, and like we all went to high school during COVID, just through that weird online Zoom call like, learning experience where we were just left to our own devices for too long, and we're just ready to get polarized.
And this is what happens.
Exactly.
When you leave children alone too long, they make a band.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
we got rid of.
Yeah.
I think we got rid of the channel with all of our old
That
names in
makes
it.
sense.
Okay,
Got
it's
rid
okay,
of the
guys.
channel?
Maybe
What?
good.
Unnecessary.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
Probably for the best, you know.
Thomas,
There's a
you could have
lot
made
of
some
Celtic
shit
names.
up. We'd never believe it. So, I mean, we
Yeah,
would know the
yeah.
difference if you made it up.
I think one of them was like
Yeah.
Thorn's Ire or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, I think that was one that we were stewing on for.
Oh
a bit.
yeah,
Brutal.
something about wizards. Our
About
old, one of
wizards.
our old bandmates. Yeah, yeah.
Wizard, huh? I forgot about all the wizard talk.
Wizard's
All
beard.
that evil wizard weed.
Wizard weed, yeah. How would you describe your sound as somebody
Definitely
hearing you for the first
grunge
time?
inspired, very 90s, I'd say.
Oh.
Yeah, 90s grunge with like modern
Yeah.
metalcore elements. We also have some more poppy stuff, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all over the place, to be honest. But I think grunge is the one thing that ties all of our stuff like together. Like it's the one thing we all kind of agree on when it comes to writing and ideas and stuff.
Nice.
That was like the thing was the rest of the band, you know, they'd been really into grunge, and so once again, like I was just kind of following along. You know, I finally started listening to grunge because they were kind of giving me shit. Sorry. they were giving me flack.
Speak freely.
Because I didn't really know a whole lot about grunge, and then kind of learned about grunge through playing in the band, and it's just kind of become part of our identity. Just as far as one thing that you can at least sort of count on is the grungy vocals are gonna remain. And bit of one other thing I noticed is because it's Canadian rock, you know, there's a lot of inspiration from the hip. So
Oh yeah.
Big time.
yeah, that was
Wow. Grunge and the hip?
Well, guess who's your favorite fan right now?
Yeah,
You
Great.
just hit on two things that Gus loves the most: grunge and the hip.
Big fan.
Yeah,
Big fan. Big fan.
huge fan. Huge. So, when did you guys find? I'm going to do a shameless plug
U-Rock.
here.
Well, that was.
When did you guys
it
find
was
the
through,
U-Rock Cafe?
So
yeah.
I was in a little band called Bloody Mary for a little bit, and through Charlie, who's the lead singer, lead guitarist. Lead singer at one point. Then we had another singer. Then we had another. Whatever. There was a lot of stuff going on in that band. Through Charlie is where I met Caesar, and then we got the ball rolling from there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like to ask questions I already know the answers to. What?
I mean, that's a fine question.
That was a very good question, I think.
What track are you most
Brian.
proud of right
Oh.
Yeah, the coffee's got you.
oh,
What
yeah.
track are you most proud of right
Oh.
now and why?
Oof.
Oh.
What are you
Hmm.
thinking, boys?
Oh.
I don't know. I
Oh, that's a good question.
It's all over the place for me. I do most of the mixing and mastering for our music, and it's kind of all over the place because I'm still pretty new to it. Like I only really got big into mixing and stuff when we started college, and so it's kind of, I can't even say that I have a favorite because it's just every single one is different because I've learned off of each track. So
Solid answer.
yeah.
I don't. Okay. The thing is it's just, if I had to go with one from purely a mixing perspective, I'd probably say that Thomas's best work personally was done on Lost. But the thing is both of them just kind of have elements that I think they captured completely different vibes in a weird way. It's almost as if you know, the bass line, for example, I was definitely more proud of the bass line in Worn Out. There was a lot of work that had went into that, and
The
you
bass line
know,
at the end is
the
it's
bass line, yeah.
Yeah.
Just hit it. And then but the thing is, as far as what actually had the rest of the band kind of shining, what I think I would be most proud of would be Lost.
But
Nice.
it's cool. Like both of us kind of take the lead, like, on our 2 release songs. At least we got Thomas taking the lead on Lost, and then me taking the lead on Worn Out. Both, like, we kind of both took the lead on writing each song respectively. It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of the same thing. It's like hard to point out. I'm more like, I'm very excited for some stuff that we have coming down the pipeline. We have this song "Shithouse Rat." It's like a femme fatale story. It is just dirty. I get to let loose on the vocals. It's just a nice. It's almost a ballad, but then it's dirty, you know. And I think that's gonna hit hard.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You like
You
his
said
little
dirty twice,
Yeah.
so-
He did say dirty twice. Yeah.
Dirty.
It's dirty.
It got more like
Like
dirty.
yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
That's how the song opens. Dirty. Yeah, yeah.
Dirty. Yeah,
Dirty
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I forgot. It literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny.
And there goes the show.
Yeah, we've lost it. That's
Yeah.
okay. We'll bring her back. We'll bring her back.
We'll rein him back in. There we go. How has playing live
Oh,
shaped your
I'd
sound
say
compared
honestly,
to the studio
like,
recordings?
yeah, just like just road testing different songs. Like the way we play "Worn Out Blue Jeans" live compared to the studio version, it's its own beast completely. We kind of just let loose and kind of let it fly, and we get more creative on the solos. I'd say, like, we give a little bit more room for improv compared to like in the studio where we've got a set like structure, and yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the one thing about playing live is there's kind of an energy that you get that you can't really capture in a studio. That, at least from what I've noticed, is y- when you start playing it live, you have a weirdly different understanding of how the song works, and you're trying to take the actual message that you're trying to convey when you're live and project it in a way that just can't quite be captured on a recording, because once again you have the adrenaline going the whole time, and as you're going through kind of playing these
Yeah.
sorry
Sorry,
kind of
guys.
Sometimes a couple BPM faster. Wink, wink.
yeah
Just a couple.
fast, but yeah, the thing is I find that it's like cooking, like if you've memorized a recipe enough, you kind of start messing with it in a lot of different ways, and that's the thing that's super fun about playing live, is it doesn't have to be always the same every time, because people are looking to find some spice when they go to see live music. And so I think that those spices, you know, the random sauces you're throwing in, making whatever smorgasbord it is, ends up turning out in a kind of special way that you can't capture recording.
That's a great.
Okay, hold on. I just need to order a pizza because now I'm hungry.
No, that was a great reference, though. That was
No, it's a very
It's a
good
very-
analogy.
it's
It
true.
is. It is
Yeah.
very much so.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Shithouse Rats.
Which song do you think hits
We got a
hardest
couple
live?
heavy hitting songs. We got a couple covers too that are pretty hard hitting too. So yeah.
Oh, I was
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, there are some sections that are pretty heavy.
Say
Yeah.
worn out.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh,
It's like
oh, as far
It's a
as
bit
heavy
different.
hitting, yeah, heaviest wise, yeah, definitely our heaviest song is probably just as far as the gruesome subject matter, it'd have to be Shithouse Rat. But as you know, you get different reactions depending on the crowd, and that kind of changes how you play it. So, you know, when Gabe's completely in the zone, you know, sometimes we'll go a little fast, and then it creates this energy that just, you know, you can't. Yeah, it's hard to explain. It's, you know, it's kind of, it's like trying to explain to someone what color looks like if they haven't seen color. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with
Oh,
that.
pretty much, eh?
right on.
Wow.
He's just throwing anything at the wall.
That's
God.
it. Now I feel like I need to meditate a little bit.
Yeah.
No, just maybe we should dim the lights.
Ethan's already taken care of that.
Yeah, that's good. No. That was a great answer, Ethan.
No, it's a very good
Yeah,
answer.
yeah.
What's
We're
what's
just gonna
been,
fuck with you a little
yeah,
bit.
we have to.
that's part of
It's in our nature. You know me. You've met me.
But God, that's part of the experience. So, like, I mean, if you can't fuck with someone a little bit, then come on.
Come on.
I figured you were open to it. So,
Yeah.
like, you know.
What's
Ah,
been the most memorable gig so far, guys?
Ooh,
Dude, you were.
Is it one of the Monique
I
ones?
honestly, it wasn't our
Yeah.
biggest gig, but I honestly want to say I think it was our second ever live show was
Mhm.
at Cafe de Cuff right before it closed down,
Oh.
and
Oh, it's your guys'
Yeah.
fault. Okay, fair.
yeah,
Polarized
No,
played and they closed the bar.
yeah, no, they couldn't stand having us back, so they closed it.
Yeah, we
no,
did.
we
Yeah,
played,
it was an opening set.
It was literally, I think, a 30 minute
Hyena and Feed After
opening
Midnight.
set. Yeah, it was like a 30-minute opening set for
Beat the hyena.
Feed After
Yeah,
Midnight
sorry,
and Hyena.
Feed After
Yeah,
Midnight.
sorry.
They're sick
Beat
live,
After
man.
Midnight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nova Scotia band.
And this,
Yeah,
this
so-
band
Yeah, Turbo.
from
They were pretty
where
sick.
was it? They're down East
Oh
Coast.
yes,
yeah,
they're
the
from
Turbo.
Nova Scotia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Turbo came down from Nova Scotia, and they were one of the openers. But I remember it was just, you know, it was a little overwhelming walking in there, and especially because, you know, like the biggest, you know, before this we played at a local art festival. You know, like
Yeah.
the stark difference between playing at a local art festival to showing up in this bar where it's just like it's purely metal. You know, you watch everyone, they're serious musicians, they're walking in, they're ready to play. It's kind of intimidating, but it's a lot of fun.
You Rockfest too.
Just so you know,
Yep.
that was the wrong answer.
Yep.
By the way. You
Yep.
should have said the U Rock Festival that we did. Yeah, that should have been the answer.
It's their answer, not
No.
yours.
It's the Dog and Gus show.
The
Uh,
answer is when we met Dog.
That's right.
yeah,
And
that was
I commented on their
stupid
uniforms because they
idea.
were all wearing black, and it was like what 89,000 degrees outside.
Oh man, it was terrible.
I was
Yeah,
seriously,
I
I was
almost passed out.
I was watching you, or Ethan. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna die. Like they're playing their set, and poor Ethan's just like playing, and you're just like,
Yeah.
He's like fading.
oh my god. No, but great set, and then
Back and
Caesar joined them for a couple of tunes. It was a great set. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, it's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it was like there's like I almost got heat stroke standing up there. I remember I got off, I was pale white and
Yeah.
shaking
Yeah,
after I
You
was
played
done. It
well.
was-
Black t-shirts and friggin' gray jeans was
Yeah.
a great outfit choice.
Oh,
for
that's
that
a
smart
smart answer.
choice. Yeah,
You learned your lesson.
yeah.
Um, like talk about the newest release. Like, what's the story behind it?
Okay,
Let Ben take
yeah,
that.
I'll take a hold of that. That's probably been in the works really for 5 years. It was recorded initially little demo. It was like Capo 3. It was a little acoustic jam. The lyrics are written by my dad. We take a big we collaborate a lot of these songs. I take his poetry and put music behind it, or he like I'll play something and then something kind of speaks to him and he'll put some words behind it. But it just kind of evolved through moving out to Ottawa, going to Algonquin, meeting these guys, and finally having the time to bring it to the studio and push it to tape. That's kind of the big thing. Both Lost and Worn Out pushed to tape. You gotta get that saturation. It's just wonderful. But really that it's a coming of age song. It's a song about just like living by the seat of your pants, living by the seat of your blue jeans, and misspending your teens, or yeah, like kind of the world can't judge you. You just take on the roads as they come, and you keep going, you keep fighting. That's the whole story to it, really, and it's kind of how the current Polarized is shaped. Like the energy that we like to bring to the world is in that song. I do feel there's a little bit of love in it, or I'd say a lot of love in it, a lot of little bit of tough love, and that's it.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it.
What do you?
I was going to say a whole lot of love, but I won't do that.
Whole lot of love.
did?
Oh, too late.
I do love.
Whole lot of love.
I love a good. There might be some 60s, 70s rock inspiration there. Like that's another thing that's very consistent among all of us is our love for the real classics. I know Thomas gets down to some Doobie Brothers and and some proper classic rock. Yeah, I was a big Zeppelin fan.
Yeah,
Dad's a big
was.
Zeppelin fan.
Yeah, I literally have I forgot to take it down, but I have like a full album review of Led Zeppelin's 3 actually on my Instagram page. I posted it like 4 years ago. You know, I was like a lot younger. I was 18, and I decided that the best idea was that I was going to start doing album reviews, and I only did 2 album reviews. And so the only 2 things, like whenever you go on to my Instagram account, you know, you'll see Polarized and all the like some Polarized posts, and then you'll see 2 random album reviews of, I think it was it's Led Zeppelin's 3 and it's the last album by Death. I'm trying to remember what it was. But
What a
it's
fucking
like
pair
death metal album.
of choices! What choices are
A
the-
little.
It's like
Perseverance.
I'm gonna do Led Zeppelin, but I'm only doing 3 and Death. That's amazing.
No, quick is gonna be tough.
If
there.
you could do a
Right on.
small synopsis of how Led Zeppelin 3 speaks to you, can you do a quick synopsis of that?
Can you just do quick?
Yeah, actually.
Like,
Well,
what's the
I
best song
remember
on
that,
Led Zeppelin
you know-
3?
Oh, Gallows Toll.
It's a good one.
Ooh,
Gallows
yeah.
Toll,
Ooh.
for sure.
I like the way you
No,
said it
it's
very
just-
quickly and confidently. I like it.
Yes.
It's just, you know, just capturing that really dirty old vibe that Led Zeppelin had in like Led Zeppelin's 3. I've remembered, it's been a while since I've listened to the album, but every time I listen to it, I just always go back to Gallows Toll or no, this why am I forgetting this?
Since
No,
I've Been
no,
Loving You?
no.
That's a good
Yeah,
tune
Since
too.
I've Been Loving You.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's usually between
mean-
those 2, but
Immigrant
I mean,
Song is a pretty
I
good
just-
way to start the album,
Yeah.
I would say. Like, pretty decent,
yeah.
get you going. Like, and then
Oh,
I
yeah, gotta love
Tangerine.
that little-
Tangerine is a great song to me. I love Tangerine. I love that song.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
That's
Bonnier Stomp is also good too.
That's probably their best album, to be honest.
Most people believe it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't.
I don't know about that.
I don't.
Before.
But
Everyone says
I
Led
ain't most
Zeppelin
people.
but I
Yeah.
die on the hill of Led Zeppelin's 3. I think it just captured the most raw point of Led Zeppelin. Just 4 was, it's a complete masterpiece album. But
Yeah, I'd say so.
the thing
Precisely.
is, it is almost a pseudo progressive rock masterpiece. But then you go and you listen to Led Zeppelin's 3, and it just, I don't know what it is, but there's a certain vibe that it captures that just kind of encapsulates who Led Zeppelin is. And, well, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
just
good.
because it's so dirty and everything, looking back. It's
Well,
I think it's...
I mean, 4 has more hits, right? Like, it's got more of the mainstream, but I think that 3 is the more artistic album for sure. I don't know. But we could go on the fair while on that.
well, we could do a whole show on that.
Okay, I have to ask a question. You guys just robbed a bank, okay? And
Perfect.
you got in the car. What's the song playing as you're driving away?
I think one quick song popped to mind. Maybe "Fire It Up" by Black Label Society.
Ooh,
Nice
man.
tune.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. The bar has been set, gentlemen.
That's a great song.
yeah. I think it's...
Okay,
it's
let's
gotta
go.
be-
I'm a little Transformers kid. I'd say Very Handsome Awkward. The Used.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of
Ow.
course, of course, of
Mine
course.
is,
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
This is probably gonna get a kick out of the other members.
I f-
Mine's "Creeping Death" by Metallica.
I forgot the name
Oh,
of the
yeah.
song.
Wow.
I forgot the name of the song.
Look at they're also shocked.
You know when you get this, like, you get a chorus stuck in your head and then you
Gabe?
don't know,
It's just-
you forget the name of the song. Yeah, that's what's going on right now.
Good
I
album.
got the chorus. I'm trying to think. No, I'm not singing. No.
Yes.
No, I'm
Sing
not
it.
singing.
Yeah.
Come on.
Give us the melody.
Like some folks are. It's like the.
There's
it's
5
like
of
about
us.
the
There's
Vietnam
5 of
War.
us.
Some
We'll
folks
guess
are
it. We'll
born
guess it for
silver,
sure.
whatever. Yeah.
Just say it then. You don't have to sing it.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Creedence Clearwater.
CC
Fortunate Son.
Yeah,
Fortunate Son. Yeah.
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 Fortunate Son. Yeah.
Done.
See, that's
What's yours this time around, Mister?
Well, it ain't me, right?
Well, it ain't me.
yeah. I'll
I
go-
ain't no fiction.
Scooby Snacks by Fun Loving Criminals.
Okay,
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
we were just listening to that before. And I'm going with Black Dog from Led Zeppelin, just because we were talking about Led Zeppelin.
All right.
All right.
For sure.
Ride the Lightning, eh? What a good album. That's a good album, the Ride the Lightning. Ethan's got some good choices there.
Metallica album,
Best
or
Metallica
my
album.
favorite. I don't know. Best is
Well, no, the best is
subjective.
probably Master Puppets.
Yeah,
from a
best is
musical
objective.
standpoint, in my opinion. But yeah, Ride the Lightning is my favorite album for sure.
Ride the Lightning's good. I think Master Puppets is mine, though. I don't know.
I have nothing to say about that.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Metallica fan,
Oh,
so I don't
great.
really have a favorite
You're a
album.
Saint
of
Anger
theirs, I
fan?
guess. No, yeah, that's my favorite. That was the best album ever.
He likes the keg.
It's right up there, a spaghetti incident from Guns N' Roses.
Nothing.
Yeah,
And Senjutsu by Iron Maiden.
there you go. See, now we're going.
Yeah.
You guys, any
Bad
rituals you guys
Well,
have?
we kinda
any
do,
rituals you guys
though.
have before you go up
Like
on stage?
the whole
before you
huddle
start a
thing
show?
and like.
I'm pretty sure we just talked about
Mhm.
this last show, how we need a ritual.
Oh,
I've got
Yeah, we'll do a
Oh,
little
yeah,
huddle
with
type
Monique,
thing.
for sure. Yeah. Shout out to Monique.
Yeah.
Nice mine's kind of fiddling on the bass for like
Oh yeah.
for the show. Sitting there.
Ethan will be in
Every
the back
time-
of the venue playing bass
don't say.
for hours.
You don't say.
Yeah.
You got one in your hand right now.
yeah, he's
so-
doing an interview with one in his lap.
Yeah, I know. I know.
We get it.
Uh,
It's super cool.
You're a bass player.
Ethan,
Love it.
Stop playing.
But yeah,
bass.
who wants to speak on like I like the Monique pre-show ritual is like we've kind of adopted that ourselves, but she's brought this in. So Monique's mother is a performer in in Brazil now. Like she's just had a full career as a musician, and she's brought this to Monique. Is like the proper pre-show huddle. We all get together. We all like we're locked together, and then just words of affirmation, just super positive. We're gonna kill this show. You guys are super talented. Like it's awesome when she leads it, and like it just leaves everybody like leaving with a giant smile before you get on stage, and you just kind of really say super positive things that like that is what's going on in the moment, and you can't be anxious. You just got to think of love, family, and killing it, you know.
Very cool.
Yep.
I like
And
that.
yep. And Ethan, you're the okayest drummer or okayest bassist out there. That's my pass.
I'm sufficient.
Okayest. That's kind of a joke I have with another buddy of mine who's a bass player in a band.
Oh.
In a,
Bob,
Yeah.
Bob, 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 Bob.
not Bob. No, it's this Roadhouse. They're a cover band that used to play at the Lone Star. And Mike he's one of the sweetest men you'll ever meet. But I'm like, Mike, you're a good bass player. No, I'm okay. Okay, Mike, you're the okayest bass player I know.
Oh yeah. Well, the
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah, that's Ethan. You got Ethan right.
Ethan.
okay, well,
This guy can
Leave
play
my
the
brother
hardest
alone.
stuff in the whole band, but
You
he
can
will
be better.
refuse to say that he's a
Acknowledge
good
you better.
bassist.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to miss
Yeah.
sound check?
Ben.
Ben.
Oh, sound check.
Yeah.
I'm always there for sound check. Load in. You give it a couple minutes. I don't.
Now,
But,
who's most likely to be late for practice would absolutely go to me. But
Yeah.
no. As far as sound check, we're all usually there pretty early. Like it's pretty reliable.
Of course.
Unless
We've been
someone's
doing our
car
own
broke
sound,
down
so.
and they're swearing on the side of the road. I don't know.
Yeah. That's
Cursing out God, something like that.
because God has a lot to do with automobiles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What?
No.
Wow,
no.
really got
Oh, sorry, Matt.
really
Yeah,
got
go.
quiet in here.
You start bringing religion
Oh.
into it. It's over.
What's the religion? You said God.
I did.
Could be anything.
So,
I don't.
what's
Don't get me started. Sorry.
no, let's not get started.
Hmm.
What's the favorite venue so
Yeah, I
far to
was
play,
gonna
boys?
Thank the rainbow. Yeah.
That's right. I'm going to out you here.
Yeah.
I'd say the rainbow. Rainbow is my
Yeah.
favorite.
That's true. That's true.
I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of forgot about the rainbow. I was gonna say Live on Elgin, but I forgot we played the rainbow.
Well, the
Mhm.
rainbow's a really good vibe. I mean,
The
Oh.
rainbow was so loud, though. Oh my god,
very.
it was
very-
so loud.
Well, they've revamped the
that-
place, so it's good to have it still around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
almost
yeah.
closed.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
The hip. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
and, like that's the thing. There's the infamous sign right behind you and everything. Like, you look at most big acts. It's like big-ish acts.
Okay.
Or the hip. That's.
Yeah, I completely forgot the hip right there.
They did.
Big-ish.
Yes, they did. Yeah, slightly.
They were okay. Okay-ish.
All right. If I was going on the hip, going on the hip. Bear
Yes,
bear
hip.
with me here.
Oh,
okay?
God, here we
I'm
go.
a massive hip fan. I'm bigger than probably most that you know. Okay, I've seen them 33 times or something like that.
Beauty.
Is it possible that they tour without Gord?
Ooh.
Oh,
So they're playing the Buckle a good bit. That in the new bar in Kingston. They're like it seems like the boys are there all the time. I'm actually I lived in Kingston
Yeah.
for 5 years. I got family there. A cousin who's like in the bar. She's in the mansion all the time. They're playing, so I don't know who would sing.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, though. Like, I mean, Gord Downey has just such a unique voice that I don't know if it's necessarily the easiest thing to replicate from anyone, and especially since he's just kind of become a beacon of hope and support for most Canadians. he's really someone that you could look up to. And so, finding someone to replace Gord Downie and still have to be able to actually carry the torch would be a really tall order to clear. It'd be the same thing as trying to, Metallica and yeah, you didn't get that.
Good point.
It's become a staple of who the Hip is, and so I mean, I do think they could definitely play some shows, and they do great. I don't doubt that at all. It's just, is it ever going to be the same?
No.
Well, let's ask the Hip fan. What?
No, you can't. I think that
No.
I think you have to just let it be what it was, and the music lives on for all of us.
Yep.
And those guys can all create another band. They can do other things.
Absolutely.
And just a live show in general, like just seeing Gord sing, obviously, is a big part of it. But he was an incredible performer. Like he would go on these like 3-minute rants during nautical disaster or something, talking about the hull and the goes, what I mean. He just swings in and then all of a sudden it comes all the way back, and the band's so tight that people forget how good the band is. Like they're so tight, and then he comes all back and you get going again. It's like, I thought that was so incredible how they could do that. Obviously, and then in the documentary, I mean, I don't get sad about famous people dying or anything like that. Like I never, like I do in a sense. Like, that's too bad that he died. But I was really sad when Gord died, because you did say that it was like a beacon of hope for Canadians, and it really was. I mean, that was kind of, the way he spoke and how poetry and art and everything that he spoke about was relatable, and like also things in Canada that nobody would know about, like 50 Mission Cap, or like going into Bob Cajun, or you go to like Thompson Girl, or friggin' even the 100th Meridian.
The exact same.
Yeah. What, Thompson Girl?
God. Yeah, Thompson
That's an
Girl,
underrated song, bro. That's an underrated song. That's a great song, and like, I bet, because it's just such a great riff. I think that it's such a great, like, gets going so nicely, like on the acoustic, and then. Anyways, we won't go completely.
It's
crazy.
an absolutely no for me.
There's a guitar over
nobody.
there.
I don't think so. I mean, unless it's somebody. They have a female voice that has come in and sung some songs, and it's actually excellent.
But it's not.
But it's not the same.
No, I wouldn't.
Well, that's the same type of thing I get. Like I feel like if they took it a completely different route with a new singer, it could be something. It kind of like Linkin Park.
Yeah.
After Chester's gone and everything, but they took it a different route, and she's doing amazing. So
I don't know that you could label it the Tragically Hip, though. I think you'd have to, because I mean, everybody, like, you hear that name and you immediately think Gord Downie. Like, that's the first. So I don't know. I absolutely not for me.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
It's a great topic of conversation of Canadian artists and Canadian people. It's just the way we are,
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to spin on a question for them?
Yeah.
You got a good question for them? Or?
No, I don't have a good question for them. Yes, I do. I do. Who's the prima donna in the band?
Ben.
Thomas is laughing.
Definitely.
Is it Ben? Ben, is it you?
I need my sleep. I need to be. I don't know. I'll just get annoyed at things or something, and you got to have a certain tune to play guitar, or to play lead. These guys keep me in check, though.
You're definitely answering the question.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, the fruits, the fucking weird fruit.
Hair's got to be on point. It's like
He's got to eat his turkey.
I'm staying away from the turkey.
Yeah, he needs some like weird fruit into him or something like that before. Yeah.
My rider's gonna be terrible.
Asian pears,
star fruit,
dragon fruit. Yeah.
I love Asian
Yellow
pears.
dragon
Oh, yeah?
fruit is the best.
It is good.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's if we get to a point where we get big enough where there's any sort of catering service, there is going to be a no brown M&Ms kind of situation.
Yeah.
Because it will be Ben specifically sitting there and asking for the most obscure exotic fruit that he has claimed to have eaten 10 million times, and he cannot play a show without it.
I want half a jackfruit sitting on this table when I come in.
Chilled to a perfect.
On a chilled white
Chilled.
plate.
That's
Oh
it.
my good
That's
idea.
funny. Yeah, exactly. It sounds good actually.
We've got a few.
Yeah, exactly. We keep chilled plates back here. How do you handle disagreements creatively?
I,
I think at first I'm not gonna lie. At first, when we were in the studio, we didn't really handle them.
oh,
We had there was some arguments back and forth and everything like that, but it was kind of just it was more of just a matter at the start where we'd have a disagreement, take some time, cool off, and then come back to it, and most of the time we could figure like a common ground.
oh yeah.
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 I mean,
I feel that like there was that initial point where it's just like we weren't really sure how to speak to each other, but once we realized
Mhm.
that we could just kind of say what's on our mind, actually like flesh out our ideas, as opposed to like being like, okay, we'll see what this guy's got on the go for a little bit. If like one of us was taking the lead on writing a song, we would kind of let them do their thing, but then kind of let some stuff boil up. But then it just got to a point where like, no, we just gotta. It's a collaborative effort. It's everybody's song. We split everything equal because it's like it's everybody's song, and it's fun figuring out how to work with that. And it's like, and so what, it takes a little bit longer. We can record.
Yep.
We like to record good demos on our own. Like we got a nice cedar shed that kind of acts as like our own studio box, and a good kitchen, So
Nice.
we it's take time.
And Ben's got the right
Yeah.
fruit, and he's fine.
Yeah, he's got a nice fruit selection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
I think it's just gotten better as we played live more, because we were recording songs in the studio before we ever played a live show. So now that we've played so many live shows and we've kind of like all figured out where we fit in type thing, it's a lot easier for us to write together now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, like the one thing is there is this one incident I specifically remember, the studio incident where Ben and I had a giant argument, and we almost got into a complete screaming match over how long a single chord should go for.
Wow.
It was so we didn't know how to deal with it at first. And then eventually we just kind of realized that, if you're bringing a song to the table for the band to play, it's not so much that it's your image, and because there's one of our professors, Kevin Komaransky, he's the video production teacher, and the he at Algonquin, he did a few other classes. I can't recite them off the top of my head.
He does some
was a
audio
rock class as
production,
well. Yeah, audio
EDM production.
And so the thing is he talked to me about this. I think it was about 6 months ago or something. And he said to me that one thing that is the most common thing that tends to take over a lot of musicians and artists, and what causes a lot of disagreements, is something called demoitis. So demoitis is the concept that when you have been recording something and working on something on your own for so long, eventually you refuse to see any change at all to the song. So the thing that I've noticed the band is kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of speaking for the band here. I'm sure they'll agree, but we'll get our ideas down, have it fleshed out, but the whole concept is we try and bring it to the band before any of that starts happening, so that we can kind of start to adapt it on a natural kind of environment where everyone is involved in the creative process rather than it being one person who's specifically, kind of recording everything and getting everything done. And so it's kind of created this nature where, especially with live shows and everything like that, everyone kind of has an understanding and an equal understanding on what we wanted to do, because we've come to this agreement before anything has solidified. And so it kind of becomes polarized image as opposed to an individual person's image.
Mhm.
And yeah, so there's a little bit of arguing here and there, but honestly, it's turned less from arguing into more of just, I think it should go this way. No, I think it should go this way. We try them both, and it kind of fleshes out
Tour bus,
everything.
yeah.
It's almost as if Radiohead reference, for
Vinyl.
example, Jigsaw is
Nice.
falling into place.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Full band.
Let's do a little rapid fire. Tour bus or motel?
Ooh.
Tour bus.
Tour bus.
Tour bus.
Festival.
Vinyl or streaming?
That's true.
Vinyl.
Vinyl.
Solo writing or full band jams?
Full band jams.
Full band.
Damn.
Bars or festivals?
Oh,
Festivals, I'd say.
festivals.
I want to be in front of more people.
Yeah,
Festival,
I
a
agree
good
with
bar, like a proper packed bar. There's a great.
Loud amps.
I'm just gonna go bar if it's like perfect,
That's fair.
This is what we're talking about, inner diva.
Yeah, well, that's fine. You guys can't agree on everything.
Hey, he's
Come on.
allowed to be his own,
Yeah,
he's his
exactly.
own person.
We got you, Ben. Don't worry.
Loud amps or clean tones?
Yeah,
Loud
fuck-
amps.
yeah. I
Loud
guess so.
amps.
Yeah, Ottawa. Yeah,
Oh,
why
yeah.
not? Yeah, I'll say that
And
too.
Canada's best rock city?
Kingston.
True.
Okay.
Montreal, Kingston,
Kingston, yeah.
Montreal,
Fair
I'm
enough.
just going
Fair
Ottawa.
enough.
Ottawa.
Keeping it
Ah,
Yeah.
Keeping it here.
Gabe's in Ottawa too. Okay, nice.
There you go.
Yeah, most people say Montreal, but Kingston's rocking too.
Kingston's produced some pretty darn good bands coming out of Kingston. There's
The
a
best
couple, right?
Canadian band of all time.
Yeah,
There's
That's
one.
No.
Glorious Sons from
No,
Kingston?
April Wine's not
Yes.
from
Oh
Kingston.
yeah,
Yeah.
Glorious Sons is from
Yes, they are.
Oh,
Yeah.
Halifax is good. No, April Wine's from Halifax, which is like
Yes, they are.
Me personally, Halifax is second because I'm biased.
I got Hamilton for Big Wreck.
There you go. See, now we're
Okay,
gonna.
okay.
Mm.
The
I've been
hammer.
on such a big Wreck friggin'
Talented
kick right
band,
now.
man.
Yeah, another talented local.
They went to like a music. Didn't they go to Boston Music School or something like that? And they met there, and like they're all really super talented guys.
Yeah.
Um,
They're doing a massive tour.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I really want to see them actually.
They we've said it. I've said it a lot too. We both said it, but I would stack any Canadian band up against anybody that's out there playing at the moment, because we've got like even like now, like with Big Red, Glorious Sons, all that, like going back even further, like to like Harlequin and groups like
Yeah.
Street Heart, and
I'm Mother
that's
Earth.
I'm Mother Earth. I mean every
Rush.
decade,
Moist.
Rush, Moist, I mean, jump into the 80s if you want. But yeah, I mean, I don't like, I mean,
Snow.
I'm very snow in form. Yeah, let's forget about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Choclair. I like him.
Hey, Renaissance is big. He knows
I love
Renaissance.
Choclair. I love Choclair.
Yeah. So anyway, so they could, yeah.
5440?
So 5440, another.
Absolutely. Toronto band, I think.
Yeah. What about? I just heard them on the way in. The guy. Never mind. It's not coming to me. It'll come to me right in the middle of another.
Big
talk.
Test Dummies.
Crash Test
Oh,
Dummies
yeah,
are great.
Big Sugar.
Spirit
Yeah,
of the West.
remember that?
Big Sugar. Yeah.
Big
he always
Sugar.
Montreal band.
All right.
Okay, Ben, are you a big April Wine fan? Just going on that.
I definitely like their hits will always be hits. Like I could pretty well listen to them anytime.
Just because you said
I'm
them
not
and
like
you seem
I haven't
passionate
done a
about it.
deep dive, unfortunately. Like
You should go back to the very first album.
Dogs.
Oh, yeah,
That's
for
Dogs.
sure.
That's Dogs band. by
That's
the way.
my
He
band,
Just like
yeah.
loves
That's awesome.
April Wine.
They're my band. But their first album it's very influenced by Pink Floyd. It sounds a lot like some of the songs is like, it's very
Trippy, man. Trippy.
It's trippy. It's like the song Time is really, yeah. And then you get into like the hits as he left Nova Scotia, moved to Montreal, the Henneman brothers left the band. And then it was like the amalgamation of the five guys that became April Wine was that time between 73 and 80 something. So
I guess we'll
they
have
put out
to,
most of
yeah.
the stuff that you guys know. So
Right on.
Has anybody done the Dark Side of the Moon with Wizard of Oz?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
No, I've heard all about that, but I've never done it.
Okay.
That's got to be a band thing that we do sometime. That's
there you go.
I've got the vinyl to do it.
We're done for shows. As far as we know, anyways, we're done for shows till January. We're playing
Right after we're done, guys.
January 16th
Over the holidays. Over the holidays.
yeah.
the holidays get
with
together.
Monique Messier.
What's
And,
next for
yeah,
you guys?
We're pretty excited for
Are
that.
you guys still recording?
we
you got a few more shows in the
yeah,
tank
we're gonna be
before
doing
the
a
end
bit of
the year? What?
demos. Like we were talking earlier before the podcast started. We're starting some demo recording and EP on the way maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I
winter
think this
writing
winter
season.
is-
EP on
yeah.
the way. Yeah.
This winter is
yeah.
crunch time for writing.
Exactly. That's what a lot of bands do too. They take the time off in the wintertime because it's a bitch to get out there and drag all your equipment out when it's 40 below. And
Yeah.
because I know that.
Yeah.
You help people bring some
I
equipment,
do.
Yeah.
I'm willing to help at all.
And you DJ. You got lots of big stuff in that.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Okay.
So-
That's
90s.
the big one.
what's okay? The big question we ask everybody ever since we started interviewing people 3.5 years ago. We have one question that we've asked everyone.
I know the answer here, but
I think it's not going to go my way. Lenny Kravitz. 80s or 90s as a musical decade.
90s.
90s.
Yeah.
The thing is,
Shocking.
Doug's getting crushed.
whoa.
I say this every time it's a clean sweep. I'm always like, no more children on my show. It's going to be 15 a month.
They weren't even born in the 90s.
I know.
Like, don't even.
I'm teasing. It's fine. Yeah. No, it's just
It's a thing with Dog and I. Like, I'm a 90s guy. He's an 80s guy. And that's
Fair,
why. And
But
when you said grunge and then
Yeah.
Tragically Hip, I was like, okay,
Yeah,
this is
well,
a 90s band.
it could have
For
went
sure.
with the Tragically Hip. It could have went. You know, because they did start in the 80s.
90s Tragically Hip is like when it really
Nah.
kind of kicked in.
But
Well,
we-
think about it. I mean,
Well, we eliminate the 60s and 70s because we know those are both amazing decades for music. So we don't even pick those two.
Yeah,
So it's just
fair.
more of a challenge to,
yeah, it's just more for
It's
me.
okay, guys. I'll still come to see the shows.
It's more
It's
for my
fine.
ego, really. I mean, that's all.
Yeah, Gabe, we'll still have coffees at the U Rock. It's fine. It's fine.
yeah. Nice.
I'll talk to you on the street.
Okay, who's the best grunge group in your opinion?
We're not asking Ethan this one though.
Yeah. Ethan,
yeah, ignore me, but personally,
Ethan thought Dirt might have been a metal album, and then we had to scold him, and now he knows that it's not. Alice in Chains is probably my pick. Soundgarden is maybe a close second.
Yeah, I'd agree with Thomas
Got
on
a new
that
best
one.
friend, Doug. Gus.
I like
New best friend.
I like Pearl Jam too.
Personally, I like Chris Cornell the most. But I would probably choose Audio Slave over Soundgarden.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bold.
Modern mother.
Yeah. Okay, Ethan, you got to chime in.
The thing is, okay, so the whole let's just rewind for a second. The reason that I said that I thought it was a metal album was because sometimes I get a little stuck in my ways. There is two divas in this band. Ben is one of them. I am possibly another one. That's why the argument started in the studio. So the reason I had argued that is because especially when you consider the fact that it had gone. And so I believe them now. Like, I know it is a grunge album, but there's so many metal elements, especially when you chime back to like a lot of their riffs end up kind of looping around in a way that I got the
Yeah.
idea that it was a little almost like, the only way I can describe it is I got a pseudo I don't know where this came from, but pseudo Barbie on Driven vibe to it.
Okay.
But so I had
Pseudo
it set.
is a good
I was
word.
kind of set. I was kind of set in
It's
my
doing a lot of
ways.
work.
There you go.
there.
You're set in your
And,
ways. There you go. There
Set in
you
your
go.
ways.
Yeah.
Diva-like
And so
behavior.
then yeah.
What's
but
your favorite
as far as
'90s band, Ethan?
favorite '90s band?
Yeah.
That's
I
the
don't know.
question.
Well, honestly, I gotta give it probably, I don't know, Death.
There you go.
I'm a huge metalhead. Like, I've listened to a lot of them. You know, like, you look back, there's like Death, Autopsy, Cannibal Corpse.
All those heavy
you've
dudes.
got-
Yeah.
I'm a
Heavy,
huge
heavy
death metal guy.
dudes.
But-
Heavy
Yeah.
dudes.
Anyway, so
It's funny
the
that you say
90s
that.
metal scene was, I had a different, when I said 80s or 90s, you know, there's a lot of really great metal from the 80s, don't get me wrong, but it's just the 90s was when, you know, the heavier kind of stuff kind of started to come out, and it was changing a lot of the grounds of kind of where metal was going. So that's kind of why I had to give it to 90s.
Fair.
Because, I mean, you look at it, and the first ever #1 charting metal album was Far Beyond Driven, right? And so, or it was the heaviest charting metal album. Sorry. But because of that, you know, like, it really was a renaissance era for it. But Loop, as far as Alice in Chains, I'd probably say, yeah, they were my favorite because, you know, like, I went and listened to the essential albums from everyone, kind of got a little bit of education, and the thing is there's this griminess to Alice in Chains
It's
that,
Lane Staley,
know,
by the
the
way.
other
That's
band-
the griminess. Like, yeah.
That's
I don't blame. I don't disagree. I waited in line to buy albums, bro. So I'm telling you, that's, yeah. Those were the days where you could wait outside. Everybody was stoked to buy an album. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
No.
They
No
don't.
idea what you're talking about.
You don't. But we do. But that was a cool time. It was like, yeah. And I don't disagree that Alice in Chains could be a little metal, but you could also say that about Soundgarden too, because they had a heavier side to them.
Yeah.
The difference is the two voices, like Chris Cornell and Lane Staley, are like probably the two greatest voices in grunge by
Yes,
far.
sir.
Like,
Kurt
So-
Cobain?
Kurt Cobain's a brilliant songwriter, and but his voice wasn't excellent. It wasn't like those guys. Those guys could hit different notes like on the upper level. He was just,
Okay.
but Kurt's writing was incredible. So don't get me wrong. I love
I'm not
Nirvana.
getting you wrong.
Nirvana, and I love Pearl Jam. Eddie Vedder can sing too, but it's just like, you know, those two guys, they just had something
Yeah,
about them.
we know
And
that.
and if I could say STP in there, that's what I would say. STP's right in there too, because again, another great front man. So with a great band.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
a
The
solid
90s are great.
5, in my
Fantastic.
opinion.
Yeah.
There's the big
Well, thanks.
4 and then STP.
yeah.
There you go.
Fair enough. Yeah. You think they're 5? I would say there's.
Yeah,
I'd say, well, like,
Club
if
Saw.
we're talking grunge, if we're talking strictly
Oh,
grunge,
yeah.
the Meat Puppets.
that's like, you got the big 4, then you got 5, you know.
She
That's
is
fair. I get
absolutely
it.
insane.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, boys, listen, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you joining us for a little bit, and look forward to seeing what you do in 2026, and we'll be following along.
Well, January 16th, right?
Yeah.
Where?
Yes,
Again?
sir. Club Saw.
Club Saw. We like that place.
Love Saw. Love Club Saw.
Yeah.
Well, stay with us just
Monique
for a minute
Messier.
here, guys.
She's insane with the, like,
Yeah, we're going to have her
It's
on.
a pleasure to work with her. And
Give me a D and a G. It's the Dunga Show. It's the Dunga Show. Dungas, Dungas, Dungas.